Hey, it's me, Stephanie Marie. Thanks for tuning in. What did y'all have for breakfast? Me? Just some bacon, eggs with cheese and some grits. I hope y'all get to grab y'all something before you go to work, school, or whatever you have to do today. Or at least get you some orange juice or some coffee because now it's time for Porch Talk with Stephanie Marie. Today's topic is about something that I find offensive to me is people with bad breath. And when I say bad breath, I mean when they start talking to you, your eyebrows just fall off. I'm talking about bad breath. Now, we all have our moments, maybe it's early in the morning, maybe it's, maybe you've eaten something with some onions or something. But no, I'm talking about people who just have chronic bad breath and they don't even have a reason. Breath just stank. I mean, I understand they have halitosis. People have different things, but I be wondering, like, do you even brush your tongue? Do you brush your tongue? Because when I have somebody, I ain't gonna say close to me because I don't want anybody trying to figure it out, but it's someone I know that their breath just stinks and it doesn't even have to be a reason. It could be a Thursday, it could be 6 p.m. on a Wednesday. Their breath just stinks. And I don't know. I mean, it's been happening for a long time. And when they start talking to me, I'm talking about everything in my mind just goes blank. Like, I can't hear nothing they're saying. All I can do is smell breath, bad breath. Like, sometimes I'll tell them, I couldn't hear shit you said because my face just fell off. Like, literally, your breath is stinking. And no, it's not stinking, it's stanking. I mean, have y'all ever encountered someone who had just bad breath that just made you want to vomit or made you just want to, made your eyelashes fall out? I mean, and then have you ever dated someone who had very bad breath? And then this is the thing. When I'm a very understanding person, but when you tell them their breath stinks, they want to get an attitude. I would be excited and happy that someone says, "Hey, Stephanie, your breath stinks." I'll be like, "Oh, girl, thank you for telling me." No, these folks get mad and want to be childish. You be like, "Hey, your breath stinks." They be like, "No, your breath stink." I'll be like, "Okay, you childish and your breath still stink. Grow the fuck up. Your breath stink, okay?" Or you try to offer somebody gum and they don't get the hint. "Who, would you like a piece of gum?" "No, I'm straight." "You sure you don't want this piece of gum?" If somebody offers you gum, especially if they offer it to you 2 times, then you can just be sure that your breath is stinking, okay? I always take gum because I always, especially when if they say, "Do you want some gum?" and I say, "No, I'm all right." And they be like, "Are you sure?" "No, I'm not sure no more because you just asked me twice," which means my breath must have 5 fingers and they balled up and they socking you in the eye. So I would just have to imagine, when I'm offering you gum, you need to take that gum. You need to take that gum because obviously your breath is assaulting me, okay? It's physically assaulting me. I had made a status on Facebook the other day. It said, beer breath smells like molestation. Now, a lot of people found that funny, but it was very serious because I was currently dating someone who has beer breath all the time, and it just reminded me of molestation. Like, seriously, it reminded me, it made me think like, oh, I'm a little child and somebody with beer breath is hovering over me, like trying to take advantage of me. I don't like beer. The smell of beer makes my stomach turn. It makes my stomach go in knots. I just can't stand it. So I'm just saying. And I'm a BBW girl. I'm a big, beautiful woman. I like cheeseburgers. I eat onions. I eat all type of stuff. Garlic. I'm a foodie person. I'm a foodie. But you have to be careful when you eat something. Get that toothbrush. Brush those teeth, but don't neglect your tongue. You got to scrub the shit out of your tongue. And if your tongue is white, then your breath ain't right. See, I just made a rhyme that you can teach your children. If your tongue is white, your breath ain't right. So what I'm saying is, if you're at the workplace and you're dating someone with bad breath and you're trying to tell them about their breath, they get an attitude. You're trying to do it in a nice way. You're offering them gum. You're saying, your breath smells, or whatever you can say to make somebody feel good about themselves. They get an attitude. So what do? Do you continue to subject yourself to the torture of their breath, or do you just or do you say something? In my opinion, I just offer you some gum. And if you say no, I'm going to say, are you sure you don't want any gum? Or, yeah, you need this gum? And do my eyes make my eyes really big and be like, you sure you don't need this gum? But, I don't do it to hurt anyone's feelings, but if I have to sit there and talk to you, and then people these days don't have no boundaries. When they talk to you, they got to stand all up in your face. It ain't like we got 10 feet distance while we talking. People got to come creeping up on you like they finna tell you their life secrets and be all up in your face. And then got the nerve to use words that start with a S or T or a P or a B. No, stop using all these words that's taking all this breath to blow out because you killing me. You setting my mustache on fire. So I was just gonna say, if you know somebody with bad breath, chronic bad breath, I ain't talking about, oh, they just woke up and their breath just stink. If you know somebody who breath stinks all the time, do you tell this person? How do you tell this person? And could you date someone with chronic bad breath? Do you get that person some help? Do you ask them, do they scrub their tongue? What do you do? Because my stomach is a very sensitive one when it comes to smell. I cannot stand a stinky smell. Well, that's all for today's show. I want to let y'all know that we're always taking shout outs and song requests on our Facebook page. RP Entertainment's the first word, radio's the second word, or you can tweet us on Twitter at RPEntRequestline. Or if you want to hear your own voice, you can call us on Uval at RPEntRadio. And make sure you check out Miss Sean's show at 12 noon Central Standard Time, T-Bella at 6 p.m., DJ Blast on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. with the DJ Mix, and check out DJ Byron D on Fridays at 10 p.m. with the Lit Mix. Y'all take care now.